Welcome back. Today, we're diving into cozy season with 3 incredible spiced winter lattes you can make right at home. The leaves are turning, the air is crisp, and it's the perfect time to curl up with a warm drink. We'll make a pumpkin spice latte, a cinnamon latte, and a festive gingerbread latte. No coffee shop lines, just pure comfort. Grab your favorite mug and let's get started. Ready to get cozy? Let's do this. First up, we're diving into the world of cozy comfort with the iconic pumpkin spice latte, a drink that's become synonymous with autumn and chilly mornings. Whether you're a longtime fan or just curious about the hype, making your own PSL at home is a game changer. Not only do you get to control the flavors and sweetness, but you also get to fill your kitchen with the most incredible, warm, spicy aroma. Today, I'll show you how to make a homemade version that's even better than what you'll find at your favorite coffee shop. It's rich, creamy, and bursting with real pumpkin flavor. Plus, you can tweak it to suit your taste perfectly. The secret to a truly delicious pumpkin spice latte is the syrup. We'll start by making a quick pumpkin spice syrup from scratch. This syrup is the heart of the drink, infusing every sip with that signature blend of pumpkin, cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves. In a small saucepan, combine a few tablespoons of pumpkin puree, both brown and white sugar for depth and sweetness, a splash of water, and a generous spoonful of pumpkin pie spice. If you don't have pumpkin pie spice, you can easily make your own by mixing cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, and cloves. Whisk everything together over medium heat. As the mixture warms, the sugars dissolve and the spices bloom, creating a syrup that's smooth, fragrant, and deeply flavorful. After a few minutes, finish it off with a splash of vanilla extract for that extra layer of warmth and aroma. While your syrup is cooling, it's time to brew your coffee. For the most authentic taste, use a shot or 2 of strong espresso. If you don't have an espresso machine, don't worry. Brewed strong coffee or even a stovetop mocha pot will work beautifully. Next, heat and froth your milk of choice. Whole milk gives you that classic creamy texture, but oat, almond, or soy milk are all fantastic alternatives for a dairy-free version. Use a handheld frother, a steam wand, or even shake the milk in a jar and microwave it for a quick froth. Now, let's assemble our latte. In your favorite mug, add 2 to 3 tablespoons of the homemade pumpkin spice syrup, depending on how sweet and spicy you like it. This is where you can really make the drink your own. Add more syrup for a bolder flavor, or less for a subtle hint. Pour in your hot espresso or coffee, and give it a good stir to blend the syrup and coffee together. Then, gently pour the frothed milk over the top, letting it swirl and mix for that beautiful, creamy finish. For the ultimate treat, top your latte with a generous swirl of whipped cream. This adds a luscious, velvety layer that melts into the drink, making every sip extra indulgent. Don't forget the finishing touch, a sprinkle of pumpkin pie spice or cinnamon right on top. It's the little detail that makes your homemade latte look and taste just like the ones from the cafe. Take a sip and savor the moment. The result is a creamy, spicy, and perfectly balanced latte that tastes like pure autumn in a cup. It's the kind of drink that makes you want to curl up with a blanket and watch the leaves fall outside. Any leftover syrup can be stored in a jar in the fridge for up to a week, so you can whip up a pumpkin spice latte whenever the craving strikes. It's also delicious drizzled over pancakes, oatmeal, or even ice cream. Making your own PSL at home isn't just easy and delicious. It's also a great way to save money and skip the long coffee shop lines. Plus, you know exactly what's going into your drink, with no artificial flavors or preservatives. So go ahead, embrace the cozy vibes, light a candle, put on your favorite sweater, and treat yourself to a homemade pumpkin spice latte that's crafted just for you. Ready to keep the warmth going? There are so many more delicious lattes to explore, and each one brings its own unique twist to your coffee routine. Give your kitchen a quick tidy, rinse out your mugs, and get set for the next recipe. Making lattes at home is all about enjoying the process and the little rituals that make each cup special. With every batch of homemade syrup and every cup you brew, your kitchen will smell more and more like a cozy cafe. Let's keep the delicious aromas going and dive into our next latte adventure. Next up, we have the cinnamon latte, a true hug in a mug and the perfect companion for chilly mornings or cozy evenings. This drink is all about comfort, warmth, and a little bit of indulgence, all wrapped up in the familiar, spicy sweet aroma of cinnamon. Imagine curling up by the window, watching the world go by, hands wrapped around a mug that radiates gentle heat and fills the air with the scent of freshly ground cinnamon. That's the magic we're about to create. To start, we'll make a homemade brown sugar cinnamon syrup. In a small saucepan, combine rich brown sugar, fresh water, and a generous handful of cinnamon sticks. Let this mixture simmer gently over low heat, stirring occasionally, until the sugar dissolves and the cinnamon infuses the syrup with its deep, spicy fragrance. The kitchen will fill with a scent that's both nostalgic and inviting, reminiscent of holiday baking and warm family gatherings. Keep simmering until the syrup takes on a beautiful amber hue and the cinnamon flavor is unmistakable. Once your syrup is ready, carefully remove the cinnamon sticks and strain the syrup into a clean glass bottle or jar. This homemade syrup can be stored in the fridge for up to 2 weeks, making it easy to add a touch of cinnamon magic to your coffee whenever you like. It's a simple step that elevates your daily coffee ritual and adds a personal, handcrafted touch. Now, it's time to brew your coffee. For the best flavor, use a strong, robust coffee or a shot of espresso. The boldness of the coffee will balance the sweetness of the syrup and the warmth of the cinnamon, creating a harmonious blend of flavors. If you don't have an espresso machine, a French press or mocha pot works beautifully too. Next, heat and froth your milk until it's luxuriously creamy and velvety. You can use any milk you like: whole milk for richness, oat or almond milk for a dairy-free twist. Frothing the milk not only adds texture, but also helps blend all the flavors together, making each sip smooth and satisfying. In your favorite mug, add a couple of generous tablespoons of your homemade cinnamon syrup. Pour in the hot coffee or espresso and give it a good stir to combine. Watch as the syrup swirls into the coffee, creating a beautiful marbled effect and releasing even more of that irresistible cinnamon aroma. Gently pour the frothed milk over your coffee, letting it float on top like a soft, creamy cloud. Finish with a dusting of ground cinnamon for an extra burst of flavor and a touch of visual flair. The result is a latte that looks as good as it tastes: inviting, aromatic, and utterly comforting. There's no need for whipped cream here. Let the cinnamon shine as the star of the show. The natural sweetness and spice are more than enough to make this drink feel special, without overpowering the delicate balance of flavors. As you take your first sip, notice how the aroma wraps around you like a soft blanket. It's pure comfort, perfect for slow mornings, quiet afternoons, or whenever you need a little pick-me-up. This latte is more than just a drink. It's a moment of calm in a busy day. The beauty of this cinnamon latte is in its simplicity. It's elegant, easy to make, and can become a cherished part of your daily routine. With just a few ingredients and a little care, you can create a coffeehouse-worthy treat right at home. Making your own syrups at home not only saves money, but also lets you customize your coffee to your exact taste. It's a small act of self-care that makes every cup feel a little more special. If you're a fan of cinnamon rolls, you'll love this latte. It captures all the cozy, nostalgic flavors of your favorite pastry, but in a warm, sippable form. Pair it with a cinnamon roll for the ultimate treat, or enjoy it on its own as a sweet start to your day. Ready for the grand finale? Let's get festive and celebrate the simple joy of a homemade cinnamon latte, your new favorite way to warm up from the inside out. Last up, we have the gingerbread latte, a true cup of holiday cheer that brings the spirit of the season right to your kitchen. Imagine curling up on a chilly winter morning, hands wrapped around a warm mug, as the scent of ginger, cinnamon, and molasses fills the air. This latte is more than just a drink. It's a celebration of everything cozy and comforting about the holidays. To start, let's make our homemade gingerbread syrup. In a small saucepan, combine brown sugar, rich molasses, and water. Add ground ginger, cinnamon, and just a pinch of cloves for that classic gingerbread warmth. As the mixture simmers, the kitchen fills with a nostalgic aroma that instantly transports you to memories of baking cookies and decorating gingerbread houses. Once the syrup thickens, stir in a splash of vanilla extract to round out the flavors. The finished syrup is glossy, dark, and absolutely bursting with spicy sweet notes. Pour it into a jar and let it cool. You'll want to sneak a taste, and you'll see why it's the heart of this festive latte. Next, brew a strong shot of espresso or your favorite dark roast coffee. The boldness of the coffee pairs perfectly with the deep spiced syrup, creating a balance of flavors that's both invigorating and comforting. While your coffee is brewing, take a moment to enjoy the anticipation. This is what cozy mornings are made of. Now, heat your milk until it's steaming, then froth it until it's luxuriously velvety. Whether you use a steam wand, a handheld frother, or even shake it in a jar, the goal is a creamy, cloud-like foam that will float beautifully atop your latte. In your most festive mug, think snowflakes, reindeer, or classic red and green, add a generous spoonful of gingerbread syrup. Pour in your hot coffee or espresso and give it a good stir to blend all those delicious flavors together. Gently pour in the steamed milk, letting the foam rise to the top like a soft winter cloud. The contrast of the creamy milk with the spiced coffee is pure comfort in a cup. For the finishing touch, add a swirl of whipped cream and a sprinkle of cinnamon, or, if you're feeling extra festive, some crushed gingerbread cookies. This not only looks beautiful, but adds an extra layer of flavor and crunch. The first sip is pure holiday magic, spicy, sweet, and creamy, with every note of gingerbread shining through. It's like drinking a warm hug, perfect for those moments when you want to treat yourself or share a special drink with loved ones. This latte is the perfect companion for decorating the tree, wrapping gifts, or simply taking a break from the holiday hustle. It's a small ritual that brings a sense of peace and joy to even the busiest days. Don't forget, you can store any extra gingerbread syrup in a jar for quick and easy holiday treats. Drizzle it over pancakes, stir it into oatmeal, or add it to your morning coffee for a festive twist all season long. Making festive drinks at home isn't just about the flavors. It's about creating moments of self-care and joy. Taking the time to craft something special for yourself is a wonderful way to slow down and savor the season. Thank you for joining me on this latte making journey. I hope these recipes inspire you to bring a little extra warmth and magic to your winter days. So, as you sip your homemade gingerbread latte, take a moment to relax, reflect, and enjoy the simple pleasures of the season. Here's to cozy moments, festive flavors, and making memories, one delicious cup at a time. That's a wrap on our spiced winter latte adventure. Which latte was your favorite? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed these recipes, hit subscribe and ring the bell for more cozy content. Take time for yourself, make a delicious latte, and savor the season. Thanks for watching. Stay warm, stay cozy, and see you next time.